Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. It'll be the visiting team facing Atlanta. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jackson. Evans out there with Howard. Then there's Jackson, and it's Mustaf in at the 2. Now here's Howard. Shot clock at 6. Off target with his 3. Ellis surveying the D. They get the rebound. Lewis gets the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Jackson against Ellis. Here's Mustaf. And the call will go against Big Cat. That is his first foul of the game. We're approaching the trade deadline, GA. How do teams decide if they're a buyer?
It comes down to goals and really your timeline. So some teams make deals to try to push them over the top this season. Others might find a player they love and trade for him with the future in mind.
Here's Mustaf, drilled from 11 feet out.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And so Ellis will bring it up for Atlanta. Lewis gets the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Jackson. And here is Howard. Back to Jackson. Good. Nice job down low. Lewis with it. He's got 5. For 3, Ellis. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Jackson. A Wizard with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Clutch the pass to Lewis. Here's Clutch. Lewis on the wing. And he drives in. Excellent D from Howard.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Ellis. From deep. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Ellis has got 6.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Jackson passes to Mustaf. Back to Jackson. Pass to Mustaf.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shoots. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Ellis against Jackson. Launches a 3. Here's the Wizard, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here is Howard after the basket by Atlanta. A Wizard with the rebound. The Wizard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
For the away team, number 15, Tyrese Maxey.
The visitors with the ball. It's a 10-point game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're still holding tough in that 5th position, still trying to climb the ladder.
And you know, right now, Atlanta, they're putting to rest any big concerns people may have had with this team, proving they are truly an upper echelon club.
Now, here's Maxey. Outside Jackson. To the middle. 13 feet away. Howard, 4 on the shot clock. Down low. Maxey finds Howard. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now, here's Maxey. And Jay gets it to go.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
Here's shake and bake. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
Here's Jackson. Yep, that one goes. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Here's Burton. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
We've got Tyrese Maxey. He's out there with Jackson. And it's Jay in at the 3, the small forward.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's Knight. Back to Jackson. The 9-foot shot. And it's off the back rim. No good. Atlanta leading by 6. Ellis on top. And stolen by Knight. Shea passes to Maxey. Good.
Maxey makes things happen with his hard work and determination as a scorer.
And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
11 feet away. Burton grabs the miss. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Ellis. The pass to Slim for 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Maxey. Atlanta with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Burton driving inside. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Burton's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Here's Che. And no good. Atlanta leading by 5. Shot from the wing. And that one's good. Burton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, that's not a move we typically see from him. Wow.
Outside, Maxey. There's the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Shake and Bake. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Right side, Jackson. The baseline, Jay, off the mark.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And Atlanta leads by 9. You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Lewis checked in for Atlanta. The kid comes in for B. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Howard with this screen on Ellis. Jackson kicks to Howard. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
The 17-footer. Shots good by Ellis. Ellis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Jackson with the bounce pass.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Takes a 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night.
At the line for one, number 7.
.149 left in the first half, and the foul on Skinny. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta making some changes. The Wizard, he's checked in for Slim. Clutch comes in for Shake and Bake, and it's Ellis in for Ellis. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the league does not like it when trade requests play out publicly. Commissioner Adam Silver says it needs to be a two-way street. Teams provide enormous guarantees to players, and the expectation is they'll meet their end of the bargain. He understands there will always be some trade requests, but he wants them to remain behind closed doors. Kevin?
Good luck. David, thanks.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Let's keep it going, fans. Your Atlanta answer.
1:11 left now here in the second. Howard, it's blocked, and that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. Jackson dishes to Jackson. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 6.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. And Atlanta leads by 15.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Hits it from 3-point range. He has 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Ellis. 9 points in the game so far. Fires the 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. Clutch the pass to the Wizard. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. A second chance effort. Here's Lewis. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Lewis has got 4 points in the quarter. Passes to Evans.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Atlanta making a switch here. And both free throws good for Evans.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Lewis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
He should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Atlanta with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest. Okay, hold up. We have a major situation here in the studio. Someone took my notebook. Who has it?
Did you check everywhere, Ernie? Because I did not take it.
Don't look at me, Kenny. I didn't touch it.
Did you look under your desk?
Oh, what do you know? That's exactly where it is. Never mind. And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for Atlanta.
Well, you love the points off the bench. Must be nice to be a starter and come back into the game with a larger lead. Makes life easier, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you appreciate the way this roster's been constructed. Strong in a number of areas. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Big Cat.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Howard is out there with Evans. And there's Jackson. And there's Jackson. And it's Mustaf in at the two-guard spot. Atlanta leading by 12. A shot that time, not on target. Good D by Howard. Jackson finds Jackson. Here's Mustaf. Jackson with the screen. A Wizard with the rebound. The Wizard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Ellis. Over Jackson. Ellis, that's good. Ellis has got 11 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Musoff misses. Jackson against Ellis. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Evans outside. Back to Jackson. The three sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Bangs home the trifecta.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Count it, good. He has 7.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Pass to Clutch. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Jackson passes to Evans. It's deflected. Atlanta leading by 17. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Clutch. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Yes, that goes in.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
2 minutes.
And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
Here's Atlanta. They're on a 15-5 run. Ring shot on the way. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 7. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The free throw drops for Jackson. Heights checked in for Howard. Both free throws good from Jackson. Atlanta leading by 22. Here's the 3. Evans with the rebound. Maxey in the corner. Misses the 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Clutch can't hit. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Nice move. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Check out Maxey with the throwdown. Boy, he can get off the ground quick.
Clutch can't hit. Clutch has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Left side, Maxey. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, Maxey.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
There's Ellis with the 3-ball. Evans with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Jackson passes to Evans. It's good. And so Ellis will bring it up for Atlanta. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Morton. Moves back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. And Atlanta leads by 17.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Kicks it out to Evans for the three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Atlanta out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Lewis is out there with Slim. Then it's Ellis. Then there's Shake and Bake. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Ellis. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Outside for Lewis. The pass to Slim. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Ellis, that's good.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
Passes it to Maxey. Buries it from three-point range.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. It's Jay with a rebound. Oh, trying for it. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. Maxey's got 11 points here in just the second half. Lewis with the three, and the three ball is good. And Atlanta leads by 16.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Chapman to the paint, trying to find Knight and gets it to him.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen. And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning, I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They got to get a hand in the face.
There's Ellis with the three ball. It falls for his fifth field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now, he was very encouraging toward his guys. He said, look, you're working hard out there, but I need you to keep doing that. Crucial point right here. Give me everything you have. So you can expect intensity out of this huddle. Guys.
Thanks, David. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Ellis is checked in for Ellis.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think. Well, I like the opportunistic attitude right there, as well as the aggressive finish inside.
Here's shake and bake. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. To the inside. Here's Evans. Got a piece of it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here is Howard. Inside. Outside, Maxey. 6 to shoot. Evans, right side. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Evans has got 4 points in the quarter. Atlanta leading by 11. It's Ellis on the wing, guarded by Jackson. Shots good by Ellis.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Maxey, no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Connects from three-point range.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Maxey, following the three by Atlanta. It's blocked.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Atlanta.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. But I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ellis.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And here is Ellis, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the inside. And Shea throws it down.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
To the right side. Here's Chapman. And the three off target. Fires from way outside. Off on that one. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us.